Blessed is the man that worketh not in the counsel of the heathen, nor sitteth in the seat that is scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in this law does he hide it till sunrise and sundown. Him a go there like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bringeth forth fruit in his season. Him leaf never a go wither, and whatsoever him do shall prosper. Yea! The heathen them now, they saw them there like a chaff, which the wind driveth away. Therefore the heathen them never go turn upon judgment, nor the sinner man them in the congregation of the righteous, for the Lord God Jah loveth the way of the righteous, and the way of the sinner man them always and always I go perish. Let the people of the Most High God say, Jah! Kadama we gruma bea tela exag beer tanaistalin abashante shante 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 kadama we gruma bea tela where two and three meet in the name of the Most High Jah. That's so Jah there. If Jah never build up your house, the builder I go build it in vain. Same way. If Jah never watch upon them, same house when built for you, the watchman I go watch it in vain. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous run into it and them is saved. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Jah shall deliver him from all of them. And I give thanks and I says unto your name, King of kings and Lord of lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Amasa Yahuda Amasa Naguste Nogaste Daniel Ama Komaya Sataya Haimana Pio Aya Kadama we groma bea tela. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk Rasta. Now in every traditional African home there is a black pot, and each time this black pot sits on the fire there is something sumptuous cooking. Yes, but this sumptuous thing cooking doesn't come just by accident. It's because several ingredients of different types and shapes and even colors and tastes and smells have all decided to put their differences together, come together into one pot, and be subjected to some amount of heat to be able to produce one homogeneous product. That is why we call it the black pot. That black pot symbolizes the continent of Africa, and we are the ingredients. It doesn't matter the color of our skin, the skin shade. It doesn't matter how tall or short we are, our ideologies and idiosyncrasies. All we are asking you for is to come together so we'll be able to produce one homogeneous product, and that is development for our people, our continent, our land. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. And my name, one more time, Blakk Rasta. Now hear me now. In this segment we normally don't criticize, but if we must criticize, we would only just criticize to build and not to destroy. This is in the service of God and country. We are live on Pan-African TV, Africa's only Pan-African TV. We are the masters of Pan-Africanism on TV. Pick up our numbers on the screen. Talk to us. Let us advertise your product on the Black Pot. Oh my God, we are watched all over the continent of Africa and beyond. And this is the show everybody watches. You know why? Because we are the masters of Pan-Africanism on TV. Yes, do business with us. Give us that financial muscle to be able to rewire the minds of our people. The biggest problem of Africa is not a problem of roads and schools and hospitals. It's a problem of the attitude, the mindset. Think about it. This is the Black Pot, and today we have a number of things we want to look at. Watch this. The very first thing I want to look at is this. Red fraud alert. Red fraud alert. It's all about the Red Cross. My brother, my sister, the Ghana Red Cross. Service to mankind. When they meet each other, they say service. And you say mankind. It's all about service to mankind. I used to be a Red Cross member until I got so busy running around the world and I couldn't concentrate on it. Now, this thing all started in Geneva. Yes, the Red Cross started in Geneva, and it was started by a Swiss man by name Henry Dunant. Full name, Jean Henry Dunant. How many of us remember this wonderful person? In fact, now the flag of Switzerland is almost like this. The only difference is that it's a white flag and then it's on a red background. See? So they wanted to give it that symbol. But many people said, oh, if you do that, people would think that it is only about Switzerland. So they decided to turn it upside down, make it a red cross instead of having a white cross, as is symbolized in the flag of Switzerland. Interestingly, there was another challenge. Now, how about the people who don't believe in the cross, but they still believe in service to mankind, like the Muslims? So they changed the cross into a crescent. So in some countries, it is called the red crescent, not the red cross. You see, different people, different ideas, we all decide to agree, to disagree, but we come together to achieve one goal. But the Ghana Red Cross Society seems to have forgotten its motto, service to mankind. It looks like it's involved in some level of fraud, some level of embezzlement, some level of corruption, some level of favoritism. Watch it, and this one is from Manasseh Awini Azures, the Fourth Estate, and it says, how Ghana Red Cross staff embezzled 645,000 in 1 week, and I'm talking about American dollars. Convert this into Ghana money, it will run into several trillions of zeros. So I won't even try, now that the Ghana currency is almost worthless. Read the story. What does it say? Now, before a financial aid of 645,000 American dollars hit the account of the Ghana Red Cross Society Central Region in June 2020, the balance of that account was 73 Ghana cedis, 87 pesos. It was not enough to fill a first aid box. The account was blinking red, just like the Red Cross. And the financial burden had become a cross the Red Cross in that region had to bear, especially in the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak, when it needed money to provide essential humanitarian services. However, when funds were paid to the Red Cross Society in Ghana, some humanitarian workers decided to enrich themselves and ignore the plight of those in whose name the financial aid was sought and received. Come, follow me. Let's read further. In 8 days, $500,000 American dollars out of the money was gone. In just 8 days. The account was almost depleted, soon to blink red again. This was even before the Central Region branch of the Red Cross informed the national office, as had been agreed. The Ghana chapter had been in existence for over 50 years. With a network of 800 trained volunteers across the country, it solely relies on funding from individuals and organizations to provide the needed assistance. It was for this reason that the MasterCard Foundation, a global non-governmental organization focused on providing financial services to people, offered the Red Cross in Ghana funds when COVID-19 hit the world. The 645,000 American dollars was to assist the Central, Ashanti, Volta, and Western regions of Ghana with COVID-19 prevention and mitigation activities. How the money was dissipated. A tendering and procurement committee was set up to give suppliers to provide the necessary resources for the execution of the mandate of the project. This became the beginning of a cesspool of corruption and manipulation. The committee was one person, the Central Regional Branch Manager of the Ghana Red Cross Society, John Eko Edu. The committee awarded the contract to 5 companies without any advertisement of the bid as required by the procurement laws of Ghana and the procedures of the organization. The companies: Shamana Hospitality Business, Elishnat Ventures, Wilrosa Fortune Enterprise, Kwadan Nkunim Enterprise and Ludikoff Enterprise were handpicked and awarded the contracts. We read further. Information the Fourth Estate extended from the Register of Companies revealed that 2 of the companies were linked to the Central Regional Manager of the Ghana Red Cross, who was the sole member of the committee that awarded the contracts. One man awarded the contracts. And look at them. These are the documents. These are the documents. Next document. Watch this. Shamana Hospitality Business was registered on March 27, 2020, the same period when the discussions about the MasterCard Foundation project began. The business, a sole proprietorship, registered as a guest house, catering services, and tourism rental services. So they were providing catering services, and it was supposed to be a guest house, and also they were giving what is known as tourism rental services. That's what they were supposed to be doing. And it's in the name of Ernestina Amoakun. Ernestina Amoakun, the wife of the Central Regional Manager, John Edu. And Lishnat Ventures was also registered on May 6, 2020, the same period when discussions were ongoing between the MasterCard Foundation and the Ghana Red Cross Society to implement the project. The company, registered as a general merchant and hardware rental services, is also in the name of Ernestina Amoakun, the wife of the man who awarded the contract to the company. Our search at the Registrar of Companies on 2 of the companies did not find any information on them. Another anomaly about the procurement was that all 5 companies were paid in full even before they supplied any item. They were subsequently made to refund part of the money they had received to the National Office of the Ghana Red Cross Society after a review. All 5 companies did not supply all the items they were required to supply under the contract, according to the report of an investigative committee set up by the Red Cross Society of Ghana to look into the procurement anomalies. Dash it away. My brother, my sister, dash it away. Red Cross Society, service to mankind. But this is service to self, aka selfishness. That's how greedy we are. When you walk out and you see people dying, some people decide that they will sacrifice. They want to see humanity go on. So they sacrifice their luxury and give it out to you so you can save humanity. Then you blow it up on yourself and claim that you are doing the work of the Ghana Red Cross Society. You see, greed. This is why I keep saying that the problem of Ghana is not the problem of hospitals and schools. The problem of Africa is not the problem of roads and schools. It is the problem of the mindset. My brother, my sister, will this happen in America? Will this happen in England? Will this happen in China? Are they better than us? They came out here to teach us greed and corruption in the days of slavery, when they raped our forefathers and foremothers. They raped our land and stole our diamonds and golds and other natural resources. Today, they seemingly have repented from all these terrible deeds. So if they can sit back and say that humanity must smile once again, and we still decide to hold on to corruption, hold on to wickedness, how do you feel that money has been given to you to take care of the sick and the suffering, and then you hold on to that money and watch the same sick and suffering die, yet you have vowed to self and to God and to humanity that you would give service to mankind? That is what the Red Cross stands for. Service to mankind. So when a Red Crosser meets another Red Crosser, what do they say? Service, and say mankind. When we were children, we were members of the Red Cross. We were first aiders. Today, my brother, my sister, 645,000 American dollars, over $500,000 American dollars blown away. Greed. wickedness. Where are we going as a people? Leaders come in and say they want us to give them the mandate to lead us as presidents. They tell us all the virtues. When we trust them and push them in, it is time to loot. Contracts they give out to families and friends. Like what is happening all over Africa, including Ghana. Dirty president wants money for his wife. Dirty, pot-bellied president wants money for the vice president's wife. Are you crazy? Do you know how many people are dying because of this greed? So nobody is interested in any solid legacy anymore. Everybody is on a looting spree. From the messenger all the way up to the driver, up to the president. That is why you see a minister's driver carrying money in the boot of a car, and that money is his. We see them display dollars on social media, and that is the minister's driver. You can imagine how much the minister himself has. Yet the hardworking professor in the university is almost breaking his back for nothing. The kayayo on the market has carried so much load, now we can't find her neck. It's gone. It's gone into the body. Don't you have any conscience? Hey, to Mr. Edu, do we have a photograph of him? To this guy called Edu, you are a disgrace to humanity. You are a wicked man. We, as first aiders, members of the Red Cross, are so ashamed of you. Now, because of some of these evilous acts you are involved in, nobody wants to donate anything to us as a people anymore. It is so sad. My brother, my sister, I pray that we get deeper into this, unravel the mystery behind this case of corruption, rewire the minds of our people, or else this country will continue to sink deeper and deeper into the wildest abyss. In the interim, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushonamo, where we speak truth to power. Dash it away. Let's deal with the next thing. Next thing I want to look at very quickly says Ofori-Atta chapter 1 verse 5. Thou shalt not panic. Wow, which part of the Bible is this? Oh, maybe it's the financial Bible. Ofori-Atta chapter 1 verse 5. Thou shalt not panic. This is the finance minister of the Republic of Ghana. The president says he's working very hard. Well-meaning people of the society say he is whack. He's outlandish. He's archaic, outmoded. He has no brains to think any further. In fact, I will spare him the flack. It looked like he wasn't doing too badly in the first tenure of office. But now he's sick. He's busily treating whatever disease he has that has made his face so puffy. I really sympathize with this man. Looking at his face right now, I see the face of a man who is desperate. Now, the more they borrowed from the foreign market, we were told that the more he benefited, because his company and some other companies that he represented were those that brokered those kind of deals. The finance people know more. But we as lay people, laymen, understand one thing, that the more we borrow into this country, whoever is responsible for the borrowing, it's not our business. But some people benefit from that, like the finance minister, as we were told. So his business is that he'll borrow more so he can enrich himself. This thing came out, they tried to explain it, but we still don't understand. When they are explaining to the layman, they explain it so technical so that we do not understand. Just like the doctor is writing some medicine for you. It's like two fowls are scratching the floor. You only another doctor can read that. Maybe to protect their profession. But my brother, my sister, what is your profession if it is not benefiting humanity? This is the finance minister. What is he saying? Ghana Web says what? No need to panic or be rushing to put pressure on the city. And this Ofori-Atta telling us. The city is already under pressure. What are you talking about, big man? He says, no need to panic or be rushing to put pressure on the city. Ayo. Read it. Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta has cautioned that there is no need to unnecessarily acquire dollars because doing so will put pressure on the Ghana cedi. Speaking to a journalist of Accra-based Asase Radio from Washington, where he's leading a team engaging the International Monetary Fund, he described the depreciation rate as perplexing. It means confusing. It is quite perplexing to see where it is going, he said about the continued depreciation of the cedi. He ascribed the test for dollars to the October season when people would be looking for dollars in order to undertake imports for Christmas. Of course, typically in October, people are importing for Christmas, and maybe there is a rush for that. The support we are getting from countries like Germany, France, etc., we are confident that we will get the resources needed. So we really would want people to know not to panic or be rushing to put pressure on the currency. I think it is unnecessary and we are in good shape, he added. Dash it away. So I wonder who trusts this man now. I don't trust him. When I see his face, I see the face of a confused liar. The dignity that I used to give him, I've withdrawn everything. Do you remember this was the same guy who said that the nation was stable, the economy was so stable, we were not going to the IMF 4, 5, 6, 7 days later. They were knocking on the doors of the IMF and they couldn't even have the decency to apologize to us. Such idiots. And what I said, some people don't understand. They say Black Rasta is insulting people. What other word should I use? If a man does not respect you, tells you lies every time, he takes you to be an idiot, right? Look, psychology tells us that before a man walks up to you and lies to you, he has already belittled your thinking. If a man respects your thinking, there is no way. If a man respects your wits, there is no way he would ever come to you trying to belittle your thinking by lying to you. That is purely psychology. But these idiots in power lie to us every time, like this other idiot called Ken Ofori-Atta. Oh, we are not going to any IMF. The economy is stable. They didn't even wait for 2 years later, so that we will say that, oh, with the passage of time, oh, things got bad. 7 days later, they went knocking on the door of the IMF. Such lazy minds, such bookish nincompoops. All they know is book. Like Bob Marley will say, he's so poor that the only thing he has is money. My brother, my sister, finance minister, you are battling two things: your health and your incompetence. I sympathize with you. When we return, we have more to talk about. In the interim, I have a quote for you. And this quote is all about panicking. Hey! Wayo!
My name is Waris, but all of you know me as Comedian Waris. I come from a home where cleanliness is not only next to godliness, but a must. We seldom fell ill, and we saved our doctor this headache. At an early age, my mother introduced us to our best gift ever, PJ's Acid Cleaner. PJ's Acid Cleaner kills 99% of all germs and keeps your WCs, marbles, tiles, and concrete floors sparkling new and clean. In fact, you don't need any extra muscle when it comes to PJ's acid cleaner. It has all the muscle. When my fiancée, Maham, first visited me, I almost lost her. She didn't believe I was single, lived alone, and without a house help. Yet my house had this great fragrance and was always clean. I had to reveal my secret, PJ's acid cleaner, my family's greatest gift.
For bulk purchases, please call 0244 624 526 or 0262 233 243.
Luxury home, it's a beauty place for every woman. We do braids, wave caps, weave-ons, nails, pedicure, manicure, waxing, massages. We do everything concerning beauty. So if any lady is thinking about beauty, I believe this is the right place for you to be. Nail training here, we do braids training, we do wig caps installation, we do waxing. I mean, anything that we do, the services that we render here, we also train people. So if you want to be a master in nails, if you want to be a professional nail technician, this is the right place for you to be. We will train you and make sure you are a professional, not just any nail tech. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we train you to be your own boss. We have international trainers who train you to fit in anywhere in the world. We have our one-man training, and we also have 2 weeks. It's between 2 weeks to 1 month, depending on the individual. Whatever you want, we give it to you. At Chick Luxury Beauty Home, we give you quality yet affordable. So come and get trained and be your own boss.
My sister Paulina and a day after.
You can't seminar. You better free. Abus chapter.
Hey, babe! Sister Paulina, we're reading glasses here, China, Hebrews.
Hey! Madam!
Tina Tet Hayan Herbal Capsule, a drawing Tina Berwati Semi. Me ready, I mention glasses. Obroni Bessie, see clear.
Hey, no crow. Tina Tet Hayan Herbal Capsules, a full supplement for good vision and not recommended for children below 12 years, asthmatic patients, pregnant and breastfeeding mothers.
A drawing baby atwa, got Tina Tet Herbal Shop. Hey, now wait. Yeah, Tina Tet Hayan, see clear.
Skipper George.
Blackpot. Coco show them. This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show them, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk Rasta. Now, my brother, my sister, yes, you know, when people tell you to be calm, most of the time they themselves know that there's no other option. They are even more frightened than you. They are those who have to be calm. My brother, my sister, thank you so much to all our sponsors. We appreciate you and we love you. This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show them, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk Rasta. Next thing to look at very quickly is this one, and it says what? Only sensible people can advise Mahama. Who is this Mahama? And who is saying this? Only sensible people can advise Mahama. Which Mahama are they talking about? My brother, my sister, watch this. You don't have enough sense to impart some into Mahama. Ashanti NDC flays Napo. Officials of the National Democratic Congress NDC in the Ashanti region have taken on Manhyia South Member of Parliament Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. And what are they saying? Quick, roll it, roll the guns. Now the party held a press conference on Thursday, October 20, 2020 to respond to some comments made by the NP earlier this week. The MP, popularly referred to as Napo, is reported to have taken a swipe at former President John Dramani Mahama, amongst others, stating that he was going to teach Mahama sense come 2024. This is a man called Matthew Opoku Prempeh, who has stated at Swami that the NDC couldn't bring any good candidate by John Dramani Mahama, that he is ready to verbally teach Mahama a lesson. Mr. Napo, Mahama is not your mate for all its words. How much sense do you have to want to teach some to Mr. John Mahama? An incensed party official stated. He stressed that if Napo had any sense to impart to anyone, he should start by sharing with Vice President Mahmudu Bawumia to help him turn around the sinking economy, the sinking, stinking economic fortunes of the country. We want to tell Manhyia South MP that even if he has any sense, as he claims, he should advance some to Bawumia to tackle the economic challenges so that people in his constituency, Alaba and Ashtown, to ameliorate the hardship and loss of livelihoods people are suffering. Wow. My brother, my sister, dash it away. Now, this guy called Napo all of a sudden has developed some penchant for speaking foolishness. Remember, this was the same guy who said Nana Akufo-Addo had done better than Nkrumah education-wise. He had built more schools. He had pushed education more than Nkrumah himself. This was the same guy who said that the NDC put people in buses to come over to the Independence Square and collapse in order to give the government in power a bad name. And I'm talking about the NPP. This was when they had students from all over Ghana coming to the Independence Square under the hot sun without water, nothing to rehydrate them. The children were in the sun, and when it was too much, they started collapsing. And it was for a school placement, whatever. Common sense. This guy doesn't seem to have it. Education minister. What happened to the computer system? The so-called computer placements. These are people who are talking about digitalization, right? Or is it digitization? And people have to leave the comfort of their homes all over and come to the Independence Square, queue like something that should be happening in the 2nd century. And you still claim that you were the education minister. Why are these guys taking us for a ride? Why are these guys misbehaving like that? Even with this, brother says he has common sense, and that he will teach somebody common sense. I don't care if it's Mahama or if it's Aka or if it's about any other person. But if you have that common sense, your president needs it. Our president, the president of the Republic of Ghana, needs the so-called common sense you have. Or your common sense is to praise him when he has done nothing. These are the people who we should be telling that story to. What story is that? The emperor wears no clothes. These are the people who are bootlickers, ass kissers. They do it so they can remain in their stinking positions. This guy like this, I don't have any respect for him. He was the education minister, speaks like a buffoon. Then, now he's energy minister. Any man who is not looking for the development of this nation, looks down on our ancestors and great pioneers who brought us here, they don't deserve any respect from me. I don't know about you. Look what Nkrumah did. And this guy had the guts to look down on Nkrumah and compare a failure like Nana Akufo-Addo to the legendary, ancestral, ancient Nkrumah. Is it not annoying? And you say we shouldn't talk. You say we should accord them respect. What respect do they deserve? Dash it away. When we return, my brother, my sister, we have more for you. In the interim, I have a quiz for you. Hey!
Sorry. Oh, Doc. Yes, and you walk, Doc. I want to know why you did. We must why she after said, "Do turn your man?" No, said the young cook. So your stomach was up. Said the young heartburn, so I become. I don't cry. The meaning said if you be forcing, I don't know.
Test results natural say when you malaria when the moji.
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, malaria. Nani yem no so we no here. Tinatet tomac and a tinatet malake. Famano nano ho betono.
Malake, anything I take to Mac. I'm on my free.
Tinatet malake, eyama obi a wanya malaria fever. Ena tinatet tomac mixture, eyama obi a wanya indigestion. Yenhwehwemu hu so wanya malaria and sana wafa edrui. Not recommended for children below 12 years. Pregnant or lactating mothers should consult a doctor.
First of all, is a Jamaican. Yes, I'm a Jamaican. I was born in a little parish, a beautiful little parish called Clarendon, outside of Kingston. Everybody knows Kingston, but Clarendon is where I come from. I am a singer. I am an author. I am a songwriter. I am a poetess, and I am an actress. Right? I do the whole. I've been doing it for many years, and so basically that's who I am. I'm anything art, everything art. That's me. You think art, and you think Diana. Yeah. I do reggae music, I do inspirational music, I do cultural music, I do gospel, if you call it gospel. You know, I just do uplifting, clean music. Even the 12-year-old can listen to it. You know, or the adult, if you feel like it needs some motivation or so. The kind of music I do will really, you know, motivate you, and that's basically what I do, reggae predominantly. Okay, so the inspiration behind Bed of Roses is this. I actually, you know, bad to bad, as we say in Jamaica, there's that little stigma that has always been going on that, you know, most men are not good men, and you don't really have good men, especially like if they're poor and they can't take care of you. Women have 2 hands and 2 feet too, so you're not crippled, you know. You don't necessarily need somebody to take care of you. What you need is a man with a good heart who loves you and who will work with you so you can build an empire. So Bed of Roses is really in the defense of men, and so also to really rewrite the narrative that if a man is poor and can't take care and that is not good. Not good for you, which is a lie. You understand? So there are lots of men out there who don't have a lot of money, but they, you know, they are good and upright men you know, they just want someone to work with them and someone to motivate them. And so that song was really, you know, to celebrate good men who don't necessarily have a lot of money.
Nice little ranch down the Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Lord GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Bed of Roses is available to the public on our platform called 16 Bars Multimedia. So on the website it will be the 16BARS M-as-in-Mary.com. So that is 16barsmm.com. Definitely. I am available for live performances any day of the week. So you can contact me on, first of all, you can reach out to me on my Instagram as Empress Diana, and my Diana has 2 N's, so that's Empress, which is DIANNA, so that's Empress Diana, that's my IG. And also you can also, you know, send me a link or something on our YouTube. Our YouTube is the same name of our website, 16 Bars Multimedia. We have lots of work there. You can reach us there, and also you can reach us at 16barsmm@outlook.com. So that is 16. This time is the word all spelled out. 16barsmm@outlook.com. And if you choose, when you go on our website, which is the same 16barsmm.com, you can go to the contact page and send us a message. You understand? And usually we respond within a couple of hours. All right. So that's basically it. And I'm sure at the end of this, you will have a number somewhere to contact us. All right. So that's it. That's what I do. And you know, keep the music locked. Yes, I bless.
Nice little ranch down the Ochi. Only for veggie where we plant, me not go hungry. Come and say, Lord GMO in our pantry. Give me a firm foundation when no Sunday.
Go on, Skipper George. Blackpot, Coco show man.
This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show number, where we speak truth to power. And my name, Blakk Rasta. We are live on Pan African TV, live on Ghana Web TV, and live on our own TV, Black Empire TV. And all across Africa via satellite, we are watched big time. We are masters of Pan-Africanism on TV. Pick up our numbers on the screen. Do business with us. Yes, give us the financial muscle to be able to carry this work forward. Right? Yeah, man. Next thing I would like to look at. And thanks so much to all our sponsors. We love you. We appreciate you. Nation's prophet cries foul. Wow. Who is the nation's prophet? He was the one who anointed the president of the Republic of Ghana. He gave him a horn. I don't know if it was a cow horn or a gazelle horn. And he also gave him, allegedly, a chair. That wherever he went, he should sit on that chair. But they fell out. And Reverend Owusu Bempa, I know him so well. He was my mate at Tia Made Secondary School. In fact, we sat in the same class. He was a footballer and an athlete in school. You know, we knew each other when we were in school. And when we meet, we remember school days. The nation's prophet. He prophesied that this president would win the elections. Then a candidate. He won. He prophesied other things that came to pass. I respect him. He's one of the old prophets, that Christian prophets that we have in Ghana. My brother, my sister, he's not very lettered, but he knows his Bible and he knows his way around his religion. My brother, my sister, why is he crying foul? Reverend Owusu Bempa's life might be in danger. And this is one Charles Owusu. But who is Charles Owusu? This guy. This is the same guy who worked with Sir John at the forestry department. The same guy Sir John gave some land to forever. So he's a member that sympathizes with the NPP. In other words, he's one of the sympathizers of the NPP. the ruling party. So who might want to hurt the nation's prophet, Reverend Owusu Bempah? Let's read the story. He said the former operations manager of the Forestry Commission of Ghana, Charles Owusu, has alleged that the life of the founder and leader of Glorious Word Power Ministries International, Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah, might be in danger. Charles Owusu, who is a junior pastor at the Glorious Word Power Ministries International, said that strange happenings around the premises of the church and the house of their founder have made them come to the belief that some persons are planning to cause some mayhem. Speaking in a NEET FM interview monitored by Ghana Web, the junior pastor intimated that the security around the church and the house of Owusu Bempah has on some occasions seen strange people who seem to be monitoring the movement of the pastor. What we have observed is that individuals or a group of people are planning to do something against the church and the pastors in the church, but we don't know exactly what they are going to do. My brother, my sister, the security around the church has on some occasions observed strange people who seem to be monitoring the activities of the people in the church. The security at Owusu Bempah's church has also been seeing the strange people. He said in Tree. Also, Charles Owusu said that Reverend Isaac Owusu Bempah has been called by God to appoint kings and prophesy, not to prophesize, to prophesy, and that nobody can stop him from doing God's work. He added that Glorious Word Power Ministries International cannot be destroyed. My brother, my sister, this is a very anointed man of God. I am sad that somebody would like to hurt him. When he says things, those things carry power. Well, there came a time he became a little too arrogant. When he said no policeman could arrest him, when he said that, oh, if you don't arrest this person, there's no way I will allow you to arrest me. And I like what the president did. He was able to subdue his own prophet. That was where they fell apart. And he prophesied against this president and said that God had taken his hands off him. And from that time, we saw the country sinking deeply. Economic crisis. Is it a way of trying to go back to the prophet? Why wouldn't he just call him over and talk to him? Because in his acceptance speech, when he won the elections, he mentioned this man and thanked him. Why have they fallen apart? Is it the story of getting into glory and forgetting those who pushed you there? I will not talk too much about it. But man of God, you know how to deal with these people. Prayer. If you have been able to prophesy them into power, I know that you serve a God who is powerful enough to shield you. In the interim, take care of your personal security. I know that this one too shall pass. Dash it away. Let's deal with the next thing. Last thing I want to look at before I leave today. More dollars to destabilize Ghana. More dollars to destabilize Ghana. Come along, come. More dollars to destabilize Ghana. Why? I thought people were crying for dollars. They need dollars so that they will be able to import things for Christmas. Christmas is most important. It's better than our own lives. Christmas is more important than the roads. Christmas is more important than everything in Africa. When it comes to Christmas, even poor people will slaughter themselves, sell their blood in order to celebrate it. Is that the basis of Christmas? If you need dollars, come to us. Forest bureaus to Ghanaians. People are going to import. They need dollars. The government has already destabilized the economy. Such an incompetent government. Baumia was the one who said that we have the man. Oh, Ofori-Atta. Oh, Alan Charamantain. What are the men? The country is sinking. Now, forex bureaus are saying that they have it. They are teasing your government. Come and pay for the dollars, 15 cedis, 17 cedis, 20 cedis. We'll give you. Now, the Vice President of the Forex Bureau Association of Ghana, Dr. Alex Akpabli, has asked Ghanaians to desist from doing business with dealers in the black market. They should rather come to them. According to him, their activities have been a major contributor to the woes of the city. He argued that using the same strategies to solve the city's problems will not produce the intended results. He said, the challenges we are facing today can't be solved by the same practice. There must be a paradigm shift. Dr. Akpabli acknowledged, however, that the black market poses a huge challenge to the operation of forex bureaus in the country. That's it away. So these people are only protecting their business. They are actually not interested in the country's development. It's their business they seem to be protecting. My brother, my sister, do you remember that recently they went out there arresting black market people? Why were they doing that? Because they wanted to stabilize the dollar against the cedi. Better still, stabilize the cedi against the dollar. They wanted to arrest the dollar. But you'll be shocked that it is the same people in power who read their budget in dollars. They are the same people who give dollars out to family and friends. They are the same people who go to church and their tithe is in dollars. So when the dollar gets all the hype, the demand for the dollar rises against the cedi, and by the natural tendencies of demand and supply, prices fly high. You say you don't understand. Even a first-year basic economic student understands. My brother, my sister, this is where we are. Our country is sinking. We are all crying. We don't know where to go. But I will still talk to you. Be patriotic. Don't go for the dollar. It's trying times. Do not even import that much, or don't import at all. Stay away. Let the city stabilize. Forget about this dirty president. You are not doing it for the president or the presidency. You are doing it for this nation. If we all decide to go and change dollars and pocket, then we could have as well banned the cedi use in Ghana, and then straight away we all will be using dollars. But where is that patriotism? Patriotism is when you sacrifice so that the nation can stand. I know that business-wise, if I do this, I'll make more money. But does it inure to the benefit of the country? Ask yourself. I don't want to moralize it on anybody, but the truth is the truth. Let's sacrifice, build a nation, get these dirty people out of power. I wonder if these people, I don't know what kind of Christmas we are going to have in this country. I don't have an idea. The way the country is going, everybody has lost hope. Can you see the number of hawkers on the street? Everybody is hawking something. Everybody must eat. Robberies have increased. Prostitution increased. Decent people have all jumped into prostitution now. Stealing in the offices increased. Corruption all over. It's almost a failed state. My brother, my sister, my name is Blakk Rasta, and I want to say thank you so much for coming along. Remember, we are live on Pan-African TV, Africa's only Pan-African TV. We are the masters of Pan-Africanism. Please pick our numbers, call us, send us a WhatsApp message, tell us what business you are doing. Let's advertise your business. Is it a program you want to have? Is it a book you want to advertise? What kind of business do you really want to do? Let us know. Let's see your budget. Let us put it out. Let the whole Africa get to know of it. Right? Do you have an event coming up? We are ready to advertise it for you. Do you have a certain business that's almost collapsing? We are ready to do business with you. Come along. Let us save the truth and protect the truth. The truth is an orphan, but you can be the father of the truth. I can be a father to the truth, and together we will give the truth parentage. In the interim, my name is Blakk Rasta. On behalf of my team here, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you, and Enjoy a brand new week. Hey! Wayo!